Hi, my name is Donny Lowy, the CEO of Closeout a wholesale business in New York. I'd like to give you some buying tips when you visit a wholesale warehouse. When visiting warehouses, whether they're showrooms or warehouses, or even visiting a store owner that has merchandise that he or she is looking to liquidate, there are a few tips you can use to get the best available deals. The first question you should ask a store owner or a warehouse owner or the manager of a showroom is, what is the merchandise that he or she is looking to liquidate right away? That's the merchandise that you should be able to get the best deal at, because that's the merchandise that they're looking to sell. But you should remember when buying that merchandise that there is a reason why they're having a difficulty in selling that merchandise. They might be challenged to sell the merchandise simply because they don't have the right clientele, or maybe it could be a very positive reason where it was a great selling item with great potential, but they started out with a very large quantity. And now, after having made their money, they have 25 dresses left or 20 shoes left, and they'll be glad to give you a very good deal on them. Another thing you might want to do when you visit a wholesale warehouse is find out which is your best selling merchandise. Even if your profit margin per item is not very high, but if that is your best selling merchandise, that means that you should also be able to sell it at a very good rate, supposing you have the type of customers who like to buy that merchandise. So for example, let's say you visit a wholesale clothing warehouse and you ask them, what is your best selling item? And the best selling item are corporate suits. And you have a retail store either in Kenya, in South Africa, in Trinidad, and you yourself have customers who like to buy corporate suits, then even if the margin is smaller on those brand name suits, but you are better off buying those suits knowing that you have customers for them. Now, when you actually negotiate, you do want to be careful with your budget, but you always want to be able to buy as much as you can afford to buy so you can get the best deal possible. Another thing you can also offer is an incentive to the wholesaler and say, I'm willing to buy some of your slow moving merchandise as long as you give me a great deal on your best selling merchandise. I hope these tips helped you. Please visit my warehouse at closeoutexplosion.com. Thank you and have a good day.